Welcome back to Gold is Where You Find It, and it's time for another hour of raw, unedited prospecting footage where we try to find some gold. We do it in real time so you can see the good, bad, and the ugly and what all goes into it. And today, what I'm going to be doing is using my sluice box to try to get as much gold as I possibly can, because as some of you may know, I'm engaged to Careless Whispers. And so what I've decided that I'm going to do is get enough gold from Georgia to make our wedding bands with. So we're going to get started on that today. So I got to get as much as possible. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to run some buckets and get some gold. So smash the like button and let's get to it. I've already done test pans over here and got decent gold. So I know that if I work this, put enough effort into right along here, should be able to get a decent amount. So that's going to be the plan. And I'm thinking that over here is going to be a good place to get nice, good flow for my sluice box. So let's go ahead and try to get all that set up right now so we can get to digging. We got work to do. We got work to do, y'all. We're going to use the 1/4 inch classifier today. Classifying down into buckets. And the gold catcher today is my Gold Hog Mini Stream Sluice. That's right here. Just so happen to have my Gold Hog t-shirt on, but this is my primary sluice anyway. I use this one more than anything else. And it's super easy to put together. Let me make sure y'all can even see, which you probably can't. All right, there you go. So it folds up, goes in my backpack, real easy. I brought an extra bolt because I don't think that's the right size. I don't know. Let's see. Does this wing nut fit on this bolt? If it doesn't, I'll use this other bolt, but it's not the kind of bolt that it came with. So let's see. Yeah. Oh, is it gonna go? No, see, it's not the right size. So that's all right. This bolt fits it. I'm always losing bolts and wing nuts, y'all. That's just the thing. But I just got to take this one bolt off here so that I can fold it out straight. There we go. Tighten that down. Okay. And then this mat is really just held in by friction. So go ahead and get that in there. Then tighten these bolts down. And this one. Alright. Now all I need is the legs. These aren't required, but I highly recommend legs. It just helps you get your flow set up much more easily. You can make fine-tune adjustments. They're a lot harder if you're just stacking rocks. Because if you don't have legs, you're gonna have to stack rocks. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find a good spot. I mean, plenty of flow right here, for sure. Question is, can I get it easily going enough? Yeah, it's a little bit. Okay. And we don't need a crazy amount of flow today because we're classifying to a 1/4 inch. So I mean, I think that's going to work out just fine. Yeah, and if I need more flow, I can always add more. I can add more flow by putting rocks here and over there to try to block more off, but I don't think I need to run a whole lot hotter than this. I mean, if you look at it, I got a V shape basically in the middle. It certainly looks like enough flow from here. But we'll find out when we start putting material through it. But we got a lot of digging to do. So I'm gonna start classifying into a bucket. Like I already know I'm on some pretty good material, so it's time to really just get to work and start putting material through the box. So let's get the shovel, get the classifier, and get to work. Get to work. Not even gonna do a test pan right now because I already know it's decent through here. I'm just gonna run as much of this as I can. Alright. Fill the bucket up with water. And start digging. Start digging right here. So I found that a little bit further from the bank, normally close to the bank is the best, but a few feet away from the bank is where the streak seems to be over here. And as you can see, we got nice compact gravel. And that's usually what I look for. If it's loose gravel, it's no good. I'm hoping we can run 2 buckets a 1/4 inch in an hour. So let's see what we can do. That's a lot of work. All right, looking good. There's more of that garnet schist bedrock. It's really cool. It's mica schist, it's full of little mini garnets. I've probably shown it to y'all before, but those are garnets inside that nice sparkly rock. I'm gonna do a cleanup after the first bucket and just see how good it is. And if it's not up to my standard, then I'm gonna do the next bucket somewhere different, like a little bit up or down or in or out. But this should be good. Got to clean off all the rocks. That's why they call gold mining washing rocks. All right, the material's looking right, for sure. Haven't got into any real thick clay yet, which we will. Okay, now we're starting to get into it. That's what I'm after. I knew it wasn't very far down. Stuck all over these rocks. Now we're in that zone, y'all. Takes a lot of shovels to fill up a bucket with 1/4 inch, but we're on the goop. The goop is where the gold is. Oh yeah, it's not even half full yet. Better get to work. Should get a pretty good capture rate today at 1/4 inch. The closer to the same size you get the material, the better gravity separation works. Still not there. Nice one. Now we might be getting rain today, but unless it's thunderstorms, it's not going to stop us. Still got a ways. Oh yeah, we're on that stuff. Big rocks down there. Not much talking going on when I'm working like this. But I want y'all to see everything that goes into getting gold. All right. Getting there. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Let's see, it's right there. We got a couple more good ones. Let me tell you what, buckets of 1/4 inch are heavy. That ought to do it. That ought to do it. Should be a pretty full bucket. All right. Oh yeah, that should be good. I mean, I wouldn't even call that full, but it's close enough. These things are heavy. Whew. All right, let's drop it down so y'all can see. All right. All right. Or what if I put it like right here? You can probably do that. How's that, y'all? Put it dead center. Put it right there. Put it right there. It's too much. How's that? Looks pretty good to me. All right. I may have to get some more flow, but before I start messing with the flow, let's just see how it's working right now. Let's just see, do we need to add more flow or not? 1/4 inch material moves through the box pretty easily. And I got fine gold, so I really don't want to do it too hot. And to be honest, that's looking pretty darn good to me. I don't want to have to wait too long in between scoops. That's a little bit too long. Let me go ahead and put this here. Okay. And then maybe I can put another more big one. I mean, just a little bit. Stack over here. Block the flow just a little bit. Okay, so now we should be cooking with gas a little bit more. Let's see. So with 1/4 inch material, you don't have to have as much flow to push the 1/2 inch rocks out. So I just feel like for fine gold, that's a superior way to do it. I want to hold on to a little more black sand, and I want to make sure everything is exchanging. I want to see that material moving around in those little grooves, not getting stuck and creating a mat that the gold just floats right over the top of. We want it churning so the gold can sink. Still probably use a little more flow, but I mean, I think it's all right. It'll get better and better as the day goes on. I mean, I think it's about right. I don't really want it to be much faster than that. I could go a little faster. All you got to do to generate more flow is just cover a few more gaps in the wall. There we go. But it's looking pretty good. I like what I'm seeing. I hope we have time to do 2 per hour. That would be flying pretty good. It doesn't seem like much, but it is. Well, especially if I'm doing a cleanup in between, but I have to do a cleanup on my first bucket just to see, just to make sure. Material looks good. It's moving down the box evenly. It's not moving to one side or the other. And everything's definitely churning. Hopefully I'll start seeing gold in the box, and I'll definitely show you if I do. Or let's say when I see gold in the box, I'll show you. It's very, very small gold, and it sinks to the bottom of the black sand, so sometimes you don't see it until the cleanup. Looking pretty good. I'll change up the angle on y'all here in just a second. That way maybe y'all can see exactly what I'm seeing. So I'll move my bucket out of the way so I can put the tripod right there after this next scoop. We'll put a big scoop on and then move the tripod. I'm not overfilling it. I'm just kind of scooping it, sprinkling it on, making sure I don't have a bunch of material just sitting there. All right, let's go on over here. All right, let's get y'all close. Right there. Try to get y'all some high resolution action on the box here. I think that's probably about as nice as you'd want it. You can see everything that's going on right there. All right, let's roll. That looks good. Hopefully y'all like that. Hopefully y'all can see pretty well. There you go. I think it's pretty good. That was a big scoop, so you got to kind of wait for it to clear out. That's fine. And now we're ready for more. Can maybe put smaller scoops. That might be the play, a half a scoop at a time. All right, it's already cleared out. By the time I got the next scoop ready to go. I just like the sound. I'm not sure what takes longer, feeding the sluice or filling the bucket. I think feeding the sluice takes longer than filling the bucket. I think 1/4 inch is the way to go. Oh yeah. I don't think I need more flow. I mean, the material's creeping, but the riffles are exchanging. So I think we're fine just like this. I don't want to run it hotter. All right. So we'll do a cleanup live stream tomorrow. Actually, I don't know if we're going to do a cleanup live stream tomorrow. But I see gold right there. I see it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Just a piece moving around there in that riffle. Let's see if it's still there after this. I'll see if I can point it out. I think it kind of buried itself, but it's in there, I promise. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can zoom in here. There, you can see it right there. See it? Look at that. That's pretty cool. Y'all can see that. That's pretty darn cool. All right, let's go back out to right about there. 3x. You can see it from here on 3x. That's nice. That's nice, y'all. Cool. You can see that gold blinging all the way from there. When it's gold, you know it's gold. There's no mistaking gold, y'all. Usually if you say, is that gold? It's probably not. 'Cause if it's gold, you'll know. If we get a picker popping up, we'll both see it at the same time. I like this sluicing camera angle right here, because y'all can see the gold. That's cool. This is kind of a mesmerizing thing to watch. It's very peaceful to feed a sluice box. Yeah, not talking a whole lot. Just because I'm just enjoying this like you are, hopefully. Peaceful, mesmerizing, sluice box action.
All right, we're looking good, y'all. I almost feel like we got more flow. Like the water level maybe came up just a little bit. So if we get a lot of rain, that's something we may have to deal with anyway, is fluctuating water levels in our box. We got to keep an eye on how things are moving around and make adjustments possibly as needed. I just like watching the brown stuff wash away, leaving nothing but the black sand behind. To me, that's just like cool to watch. Gravity separation at work. It'd be nice to just do 2 buckets an hour. Do 6 hours, do 12 buckets. That would be a solid day's work right there. Nope, I see a mosquito. We're gonna get gold, y'all, I promise. We're gonna get some gold in this bucket, I promise that. But we're definitely gonna verify. Trust but verify. Trust but verify. I mean, all the gold didn't disappear since the last time I did test bands. So I got some pretty darn good test bands. We're just hoping for pickers is what we're hoping for. I want to see some of them 1/4-inch pickers. Or it'd be a nugget. If it was a 1/4 inch, it'd be a nugget. All right, we're getting close to the bottom of that bucket now. Oh, don't be knocking my rocks out. No pickers yet, y'all, but I bet you there's a flower gold bonanza in here. down to that last little bit in the bottom of the bucket. That worked. All right, time to do a cleanup. Find out how much we got in bucket number 1. Let's go ahead and zoom out for that. We're 37 minutes in. I don't think we're gonna get 2 buckets. I don't think we're gonna get 2 buckets. At least not in the first hour because we had setup. But we're definitely gonna start filling up bucket number 2. First, we got to find out how we're doing. All right. All right. Make sure we get all that extra little black sand off of it. All right, let's get our pans paned out. Okay. Wow, it takes a long time to run a bucket, y'all. Okay, got my little pan here, and we're gonna be panning into a catch pan for sure. How about we pan over here somewhere? Okay, let me grab my bucket. All right. Yeah, I don't want to lose any cons because I know I'm not going to be able to pan all that tiny gold out here carefully at the creek side. Alright, let's see what y'all can see. If I can get to panning. Alright, let's go. Makes it a lot easier to pan your cons too when you classify down to 1/4 inch instead of half. It makes a pretty big difference. So if you're not in an area with 1/4 inch plus nuggets, you know, you're probably in pretty good shape using a 1/4 inch. Especially in Georgia. 1/4 inch is pretty big. That's a pretty big piece of gold. If I wasn't making videos, I wouldn't do very many cleanups in between. I would just keep slamming buckets through the box all day. But since I'm making a video, I got to show people the gold. Plus, this is our first bucket of the day, so it's kind of important to do, you know, not just test pans, but also test buckets to make sure your volume, your capture method is working when you run volume. All right, so here we go. Pan number 1 of the day, pan number 1 of the hour. 40 minutes into the video. Okay, come on, good gold. Okay, I see some yellow. Y'all see that? Okay. Okay. And more's tapping up as I keep going. Okay. All right, here we go. That's decent. That's decent. It's a decent one bucket right there. Okay, I'll take that. All right, we could theoretically do better, but I'm not going to complain about that. I'm not going to complain. So I'm going to go ahead and put that over here. I should have brought another pan, huh? Dang it. But I only brought 2 pans. That's all right. We'll keep my finishing pan over here. Keep the cons in the finishing pan sitting on the gravel bar somewhere. You know? Like right in here. It's fine. All right, so we are on some decent gold. I do feel like I can do a little bit better. So I think, as a matter of fact, the very best pans came from down here a little bit. Looks like it might be a little bit lower of a spot. So maybe I'm gonna do the next bucket from over here and see what happens and see if it's better or worse. But we got 18 minutes left, so let's get a bucket filled up before the next hour starts. Let's see how full we can get it. Yeah, I think we were a little bit further over here when we got the crazy pans. Yeah, I think we strayed a little bit too far upstream there. And I think the best pans were like right in here. Yeah. We got to get to that decomposed bedrock layer. And it really wasn't over there. So until I see that, the red sitting on top of the brown. Well, that's red. That's red, all right. That's red, all right. And there's a little bit of the clay here, so we're about to hit that brown. Red sitting on brown, that's what we're going for. Now, it's only about a foot to 2 feet deep. Right up. Look at that red. Look how red that is. Super red. But the red's good, but it gets even better when it's on top of the brown. Yeah, up there we weren't getting that super red. This is that super red. This is that good. So we're gonna start off the next hour with that good. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. We didn't hit it yet. Still after that brown. All right. Come on, where's that brown layer? Come on. You gotta sink your shovel down deep and try to hit that brown. And I think we're gonna be there on this scoop. Oh, lots of red, that's for sure. Not much brown, okay. But it's goopy like we're about to hit the brown. All right. Okay, we got the gooping. Okay, the brown's in here. Nice. Okay, we got the red hitting the brown. That's what we want. Okay. When red hits brown, oh yeah. Thought I saw gold, but nope. All right, let's get some more of that stuff. And a little bit less, a little less red, a little more brown. Oh yeah, definitely lots of brown. Okay, so if we get into too much brown and not enough red, then we don't go down deeper than that. All right, stay on that reddish brown. Get down there. If my shovel's not sunk all the way down, you're not gonna get the good stuff. You gotta get that thing sunk down and then pry up that stream bed. That's why I break so many shovels, because that's how you get the good stuff like that. Look at that red. Woo! Looks all clean to me. Whew, where are we at? Just curious. I mean, I'm not stopping until this bucket's full. Yeah, we got 12 minutes left to fill this bucket to the brim. And then next hour, we'll be able to run 2. We can run 10 buckets today, a 1/4 inch. Oh yeah, there we go. There's that layer. There we go. This is where it's at. The 2 distinct layers. That's the false bedrock or the bedrock. That's where the gold is, right there. Oh, and I just dropped it off the end. Oh, we just threw all the gold back in the creek. But now you see, we're on it. Okay. Woo! Yeah, if we can get this bucket full and get the box set up before the end of the hour, that'd be ideal. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got the nasty clay. Whew. It's not decomposed bedrock though, it's clay where I'm at here. Okay, here we go. Where are we at? We're getting full, not quite full. Okay, I need to go that way. That's one thing I found. Go that way a little bit. Don't start straying towards the bank, because that's not where the good stuff is. The best stuff is this far from the bank right here, where the red meets the brown. So stay on that. Stay on that. There's the red with a little bit of brown. All right, that's what we're after. Mud in the eye. It's wonderful. All right. Woo. this thing? This thing's getting heavy, all right. That's looking good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Material looks right. Whew. Okay, like 2 more, then get the box set up. Woo. Okay, so if that last bucket is what it looks like when we're not on the good material, hopefully when we're on the better material here in bucket number 2, should be looking good, pretty good. All right. All right, how's that? One more scoop. Go. Woo! All right. That's gonna do it for filling the bucket up. Let's go set up the box. All right, I've rotated arms, so every other bucket. Last bucket was left arm. So I want to mess up my back evenly on both sides. Woo. Just joking. But yeah, I do like to switch arms. Okay, let's get this set up. We still got 5 minutes to set up the box. Let's go. All right. Just kind of shove it down in there. And then I just kind of slide it up in there and push it up there a little bit. Make sure it's all secure. And let's go. All right. Let's go ahead and put on a scoop and just see how it's working. So we were able to fill up 2 buckets and start running the second bucket with our intro getting set up and jaw jacking. So let's see what it looks like here. And I think we're already looking pretty good for the next hour. Maybe plug in some of these holes just a little bit. Put some rocks down underneath. There we go. All right, now let's see. Got a little bit. Oops. And I think that's about right. What do y'all think? I think that is about right. We got a few more minutes left. Let's feed the box for 4 minutes. It's looking good to me. Oh yeah, this is different material for sure. It's got a lot more of that mica in it. And it's more goopy. more clay in it, and I think it's better material.
I do think it's better material, for sure.
I still do think a little more flow would be appropriate. Just a little, but it's fine. I don't need to run it too hot. I don't. As long as the ripples are exchanging, we'll have less migration, I think,
With a more moderate amount of flow.
I think that's the benefit of 1/4 inch. All right. Looking good, y'all. Yeah, we're running at least 2 full buckets next hour. You can see, I don't know if you all noticed, but I noticed, yeah, the material is definitely a different consistency than the first bucket. So we're on different layers, different flood layer.
All right, we're rolling. Let's put on a fat scoop right when we hit that hour mark.
That's right about now. All right, here we go.
That's gonna do it for the episode, guys. Go ahead and back off here for the outro. But I appreciate all of you for being here, and that's gonna do it for another hour of raw, uncut gold prospecting footage in 4K. And if you could smash that like button on the way out, subscribe to the channel, consider joining to become a member and get access to members only content and members only giveaways, and check out my merch store, which is goldiswhereyouFindit.com. Make sure you hit that bell notification icon, because sometimes I go live and sometimes it's unplanned and you don't want to miss tomorrow's episode. So smash that bell. Appreciate you for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow.